Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. Guys, the Bitcoin and crypto market is surging once again. The market is booming. So which is fantastic. So quickly, let's dive into the market without wasting so much time. So guys, Bitcoin is trading above $93,000 once again. It was slightly above $94,000 few hours ago. So which is fantastic. You're all welcome. So let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. If you guys can hear me, let me know on the chat. Osita, how are you doing? The market is surging once again. The market is booming. Crypto is pumping once again, guys. So just about a week ago, so nobody even believed that a Bitcoin will be trading above $90,000 once again. So as you guys can see, so which is fantastic. So Bitcoin is trading above $90,000 once again. So we're just slightly above $94,000, almost about $95,000 just about an hour ago. So which is fantastic. Yeah, guys, if you're watching from SAKA Twitter, so retweet, and if you're watching me from YouTube, so smash the like and press the subscribe button. So we'll be diving into the market. Let's see why the market is booming once again. So we'll be going through the headline. So let's see why the market is booming once again and what is happening in the market, not just Bitcoin that is popping. So if you look into the market right now, even if the altcoin are in green, if you look into the 24-hour trade, so the almost 99% of the altcoin are in green right now. Some of them are in double digit. Just look at Sui. Sui is up with about 24% in the last 24 hours, which is crazy. 22, 23, 24%, man, which is crazy, man. Look at Chainlink. Chainlink is up with about 7%, which is fantastic. That is up. Cardano is up. There's also huge news about the SRP. So the future is booming in Coinbase. So which is fantastic. Good. So if BTC, as you can see with the 24-hour, in the last 7 days is up with about almost 10%. So Ethereum is up with about almost about 13%. Look at SRP is up with about 6%, and BNB it's about 3.5%. So it's up with about 17%. This is what I always say. So invest in a protocol that has usage. Stand the market start booming again. Just Bitcoin is up with about 10% the past few days, as you can see. Solana is already up with about 17%. It's back above $150 once again. So if you invest in protocol using a DCA dollar cost average, for sure, each time that the market start coming back up, you will see that those altcoins will start booming once again. So you will log into your portfolio and you will be excited once again. So whenever the market is slightly back up, which is fantastic. So this is why I would say using DCA dollar cost average in a long term, for sure it will. You can see it over the past 7 days. You can see that the Chainlink is up with about 20%. Look at Sui. So if you have DCA into Sui in the past 7 days, you see that you're already up with about 40%. So which is fantastic. So guys, we start wasting so much time. So we'll be diving into the market. Let's look into the headline. So why the market is booming and where we should be heading to next. So not just Bitcoin, even if with some of those the altcoins. So there is bullish news, and Bitcoin is now in the 5th top asset in the world. So with this headline over here, guys, Bitcoin become a 5th largest global asset, surpassing a global market cap, which is fantastic. So this is huge. You guys who understand that. So now the Bitcoin become the 5th largest global asset. So we are getting there. We will surpass gold one day. So gold is holding a market cap of 22 trillion as of today. So let's quickly see that. I was on it on X just about a few hours ago. You can see it over here. So Bitcoin just surpassed gold. So Bitcoin now hold a market cap of 1.87 trillion market cap, when gold is holding 1.59 trillion market cap, which is fantastic. See where we are heading to there. We will be overcoming this. So even if Peter Schiff is saying that no, Bitcoin will be going to zero, we will be running overpassing overpassing is around. So we overrun ahead Peter Schiff, who think that Bitcoin will be going to zero, which we all know for sure Bitcoin is going nowhere. So guys, as you can see, Bitcoin, we will be surpassing Nvidia soon. So Nvidia is holding about 2.4 trillion market cap, when Microsoft is holding about 2.7 trillion market cap. JB, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Sita, so how are you guys enjoying the new week? So today we're already, the week is already running out, man. So the truth is that, so guys, the market is here to stay. So as you can see, if Bitcoin held up to, if we'll be able to hold the market cap of gold, so that will be taking a Bitcoin at least to about, we'll be holding about 2 trillion, if we'll be holding about this 22 trillion market cap, at least we'll be taking Bitcoin to at least almost about 1 point something million per Bitcoin, per coin. So as you guys can see, so this is what I say. So even if as of today, we are still early in the crypto market, so Bitcoin is still holding less than 2 trillion market cap. So we show that if we head up to the market cap of gold, which is $22 trillion, so we take Bitcoin to like about almost $2 million per coin. So this is why Bitcoin is still, we are still early in the crypto space. So this is why if Michael Saylor is predicting that Bitcoin will be going to at least about $10 million per coin one day. So this is those are the things which he always look into, as you can see. So gold is, as of today, gold is still holding a market cap of 32 trillion market cap. So which Bitcoin, we are still early in the space for sure in the next few years. So if Bitcoin put the market cap of 32 trillion market cap, so you will finally realize that Bitcoin will be trading at $2 million per coin. So and back then, Solana will be, you all know what Solana and Ethereum will be trading as of then. So we all know that once the market started booming and once those Bitcoin start popping, those altcoins will follow. So Bitcoin is just up with about 10% in the past few days. You can see Ethereum is already up 12%. Followed by Solana. Solana is already up with about 70%. Doge is up with about 40%. ADA is up with about 40%. So guys, crypto is here to stay. It's just by using a DCA dollar cost average, just a matter of time for sure. It's just by using a dollar cost average. So when the market start popping again, so your portfolio will be back up. So guys, as you can see, let's see this other headline over here. So SRP future take off as a Coinbase hit about $100 million in daily volume. So guys, not just Bitcoin is popping right now. So the altcoins are popping as well. So we show that the market is still heading up. So there's some other headline which still show that the big boys are buying. Just yesterday, the ETF, the spot ETF, had about $912 million in Bitcoin. So worth of almost about $1 billion in Bitcoin. So we show that the big boys are still buying. So they are still in this space. So this is why the market is booming right now. The market is popping. Even if when they are not buying from open market, they are using OTC. So whenever the big boys are buying like this, because it's on chain, so you will find out that other people will start buying. The thing is that people usually like to FOMO. So whenever the market is that, it is the actual time to buy. So not this time when the market is already popping. People are already as of today. So people want to buy Bitcoin. But just about a few days ago, when Bitcoin was trading between $74,000, nobody want to buy Bitcoin. But today, when Bitcoin is trading above $93,000, everybody want to buy. Imagine just like about 3 months ago, when Bitcoin was trading above $108,000, everybody want to buy Bitcoin. So that is because back then people was already too greedy. So today when Bitcoin is slightly low, nobody want to buy. So this is why I always say using a DCA whenever the market is down. So it's very, very important. Then now it sees that a Swiss price exploding to about 350% with an ETF catalyst. Guys, if you think that SU will be going up with about 350%, so let me know on the chart. To me, I think that it may happen in the next cycle, but this cycle for SU will still be going up with about anything can happen in the crypto space. That is for sure. So we all know that crypto, so anything can happen. So even if last cycle when Bitcoin did back down to $16,000, nobody ever believed that a Bitcoin will be trading above $90,000 once again. So that is because back then everybody was saying that Bitcoin will be going to zero. That's why Michael Saylor, whenever he's predicting the market, he still saying that Bitcoin will go into about $10 million years from now. It's true. That is because even if when everybody was scared back then, so last cycle when everybody was scared that the market will be going to zero, Michael Saylor was saying that even if Bitcoin did back down to $1, so he is ready to buy all the Bitcoin. So the crypto market is here to stay. You don't have to be scared. All you just need to do is to keep a DCA using dollar cost average, guys. If you are watching from aka Twitter, so guys, head over to the YouTube channel. So as you can see it over here, let me see if I can bring it up. So head over to the YouTube channel, as you can see it over here at Charisco Crypto. So every single day I do live stream to encourage you guys to keep holding. So for you guys not to make the same mistake which I made in the past few years. So that is because back then, so whenever the market did back down, I have to scared and sell my Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And whenever the market is start coming back up again, so I start buy back in loss. So even if NFTs are popping once again, I was in OpenSea just about a few minutes ago, as you can see. So NFTs are booming once again. So when I was in my portfolio, so those are my NFT holding on OpenSea. So when I was in OpenSea, I found out that the NFTs are booming once again. So quickly, let's continue checking out the headline. Guys, Bitcoin price order 100K is cheap. Adams Bank said that a Bitcoin price order, this is what I always say every day, that a Bitcoin still trading below $100,000 is cheap. It's because 3 years from now, the next 4 years, the next 10 years, when Bitcoin will be trading at, when we finally have the market cap of gold, which I just showed you guys just now. So when we finally have the market cap of gold, $22 trillion, back then Bitcoin will be, if we have the market cap of gold, Bitcoin will be trading between about $2 million per coin. So if we finally have the market cap of gold, so back then, so Bitcoin will be trading between $2 million per coin. People will be telling you that you were so lucky to buy Bitcoin under $100,000. That is because Bitcoin is still trading at $93,000 as of today. So Bitcoin is still trading above $93,000. People will be telling you in the next few years from now, you were so lucky to buy Bitcoin under $100,000. So right now, guys, it's an opportunity. If the market did back down, to take it as an opportunity to keep DCA using dollar cost average into the crypto space. So guys, always smash the like, press the subscribe button. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each time that I'm live, you will get notified, so that you will be able to take this word of encouragement to keep buying using a DCA to be able to accumulate more Bitcoin. So in order for us to achieve a financial freedom, Bitcoin and crypto still remain that one coin, that one asset that has generated more millionaires than ever over the past few years. So Bitcoin has been in existence for just between a decade, and it's been up with almost about 135 million percent just between a decade. So Bitcoin has generated more millionaires than ever just between a decade. So we show that there's no any other asset that has outperformed Bitcoin over the past few years. So guys, with this headline over here, Bitcoin liquidation turned over about 300 million in short position in Larry above $93,000. Just because Bitcoin Larry above $93,000, you can see about $300 million was liquidated in just between a few days, which is crazy. So this is why I always say don't trade with leverage. So if you are using leverage, so don't trade with leverage. It's very, very important. Be careful out there. So don't trade with leverage. So if you don't know how to trade using, even if people who know about the technical analysis, most of the time, because you can't predict the market 100%, even when most of the analysis is saying that the market will be going up, so even when most of the analysis is saying that the market will be going up, the big birds may decide to sell. Just like for yesterday alone, the ETF take in with almost about $912 million. That is almost about $1 billion, which is fantastic for the crypto space. But if you have short the market, you expect that the market will be going down, and it happened to be that the market did back down. So you will get liquidated. This is a $300 million that is not coming back again. So using a leverage is not good, guys. Be careful out there. So don't trade with leverage. So be careful out there. So don't trade with leverage, guys. So be careful. So don't trade with high leverage. It's very, very important to keep using a DCA, dollar cost average, into the crypto space. Let's see this. Last Satoshi Nakamoto say he makes after 14 years. So guys, today, which is 23, become 14 years. So when Satoshi made his last tweet, say that so he has ended his business about Bitcoin. So he's going to the other side. So we all know that Satoshi, which is the founder of Bitcoin, who created Bitcoin in 2018, and Bitcoin started 2019. So it's unknown either he or she. So he made his last tweet on the 23, 2011. So which made it between about 14 years now. So today is become 14 years. So after his last tweet, so we show that Bitcoin has no. So because he wanted Bitcoin to be decentralized, so he didn't want Bitcoin to be centralized. If, for example, if Satoshi is known to become this also person as of today, so Bitcoin will be centralized. So he wanted Bitcoin to be decentralized because the money system today is decentralized. So the government puts more money into the system. So which this is what Satoshi was here to solve. So this is the problem Satoshi is here to resolve. So that is why he get disappeared today. Satoshi is unknown. So which make it possible for the Bitcoin spot ETF to be approved. So that is because Bitcoin has no, as the founder is unknown, and so you can't say that this is the owner of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is powered by miners, so and being guided by codes. So it's not centralized; it's being decentralized. So we show that Bitcoin is one of the best money system, so which we can be able to have in the crypto space. So Bitcoin is here to stay. There's no any other asset. It's being decentralized. So guys, Bitcoin is that asset which is one of that assets which is not being controlled by any government. So this is why Bitcoin is the best. So you can't print more Bitcoin. It only has 21 million in circulation supply. So it has a mass supply. Even if in the next 100 years from now, we will only have 21 million Bitcoin. So Trump says that he has no intention of fire Fed pop. So the market is being larry. That is because a lot of good things have been happening in the past few days. Even if President Trump, he said that so he will be firing Fed report. Yeah, Sita, how are you doing? Fed report, so which at least he is supposed to be the guy who will cut rates. So people were scared that Trump will be firing Fed chairman. So which President Trump, he do made a statement just about a few hours ago. He said no, so he will be firing Fed report, chair report, which is be called. Bitcoin price hit 7 weeks as Trump's softening stones trade war. So guys, you all know that the trade war has been going on over the past few months between not just between China and US, but even if with other countries as well. But China is not backing down, even if the USA, they are not backing down as well. So which is crazy. But now that the US find out that China are not ready to back down, but it happened to be that Trump, now they are negotiating with China, at least in order to resolve this issue, which at least make the investors now start investing again. Guys, look into the fear and greediness, man. It's crazy. The fear and greediness is above 52 once again. We show that the people are being bullish once again. So let's quickly look into the Bitcoin dominance. Let's see how Bitcoin dominance. Let's see the market share. Yeah, the market share of Bitcoin dominance is still high. Bitcoin dominance is still above 63.4%, when Ethereum dominance is still between about 7.4%. The altcoin are still between about 29.2%. Bitcoin is still holding a huge share of the market, so which is why I always say when you're investing into the crypto space, try to make sure at least you have between about 40% in Bitcoin. So that is because, so whenever the market is deep back down, like about, whenever Bitcoin deep back down with like about 10%, so you find out that most of the altcoin will be down with like 50, 60%. So which make it good, at least to make sure you have a huge amount in Bitcoin. So guys, if you have any question, drop it on the chat. So let's share the stream with your friends and family to encourage them, for them to keep buying more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So in the next 2 years from now, they will say that, so you did let them know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. You can see the market is booming once again, so which is fantastic. Everything is in green. So guys, everything is in green once again, man, which as you guys can see, even if Evers is up with about 60%, man, over the past just a few days, between 7 days, Evers is up with almost about how much percent? Almost about 17%, man. 60.89. Tron is up with about 8%. Bitcoin Cash is still up with almost about 12%. Polkadot is up with almost about over the past 7 days. Let's quickly see again. Polkadot is up with almost about 50%. So let's look into the next supports over here to give you the next 4 hours chart. $180. If, for example, Bitcoin start keep popping, if the next support will be between the $180, man, $180. The next big support that will hold Solana down once again. So if Bitcoin break that $95,000 support to head up to $100,000, Solana will be heading up to $180 next, which is fantastic, man. So guys, always smash the like. If you have any question, drop it on the chat. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You don't have to be scared, guys. The market is booming once again. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. So guys, what I'm doing here is not a financial advice. It's for me to encourage you guys to keep buying. So this is what I've been working for me over the past few years. People who made money in crypto are not people who are traders. So are people who are investing into the crypto space over the past few years. Just imagine, even in MicroStrategy, they start investing into Bitcoin just between since 2020. And as of today, MicroStrategy, they are still in a huge profit. That is because they've been using a DC over the past few years. So you find out that they are in a huge profit just between few years, which they have started investing in Bitcoin. And the MicroStrategy stock have been one of the best performing stock over the past few years. So even if their stock as of few days ago, they outperformed NVIDIA. So apart from the market cap, is still holding apart from NVIDIA market cap is holding between 2.8 4 trillion market cap. But if you look the few years performance, the MicroStrategy, their stock have been overperforming Nvidia over the just between the few months performance. As you can see, Bitcoin is now topping the fifth largest global asset, which is fantastic, guys. So this is where we are heading to next. Gold is for us to surpass the market cap of gold, which is a 22 trillion market cap. It will happen. That is because once the big boys realize that Bitcoin is that digital gold, they will start selling their gold into Bitcoin. So then Bitcoin will outperform, for sure, Bitcoin will outperform all those other stocks. So we are breaking Nvidia next. So after Nvidia, we will be breaking Microsoft. After Microsoft, we will be breaking Apple. So guess what? So that is where we will be targeting gold. So then Bitcoin will be heading, will become one of the largest global assets. So guys, don't be scared. Always keep DCA whenever you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important using a dollar cost average. And keep buying. So don't be scared. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent with crypto. We shall all achieve financial freedom together. So guys, see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Charisco is out. Always tune in, guys.